won't get you to moving too much for this one here because I want to spend some time diving deep into it. Okay, so if belief in self is so important, now I want to play one more little game with us. I have no doubt there's people in this room that have been through a stage in their life where they've won something. So if you're kind of more of an introvert and you're not a big fan of the rah-rah, this is your time to shine. Close your eyes. No, before you do actually. I want you to ever think of a time where you are just about to win. I don't care what you're winning. I'll give you some examples to paint the picture. You could be a netball or a football player, or a rugby player. You're in the final quarter. You've got 10 minutes to go and you're 10 points up. Has anyone been in that kind of situation where you've won the final, you've won the game? Yes or yes? Okay, or yes or no? Okay, if you're not a sportsman, that's cool. Maybe some of the guys at the party last night, you could be maybe a party animal and you might be out playing poker, and you've got 3 aces and you've got 2 kings and you've got a full house and your mates you're playing with the duds and you've pretty much just gone chips in and you know that you've won this round. Or, I don't know, you're buying a car or buying a house and you put your final bid in, everyone's done and you're like going once, going twice. Just before the hammer comes down and you've won the house, have we all, give me a bit of a nod if you've been, that's my 3 examples, but you can have your own examples, I don't care what. You might have found the love of your life and you've won the love of the life. That could be your win. But give me a bit of a nod if you've got something in your mind right now where you've been a winner. Okay. So now I want you to close your eyes and think of that moment you've got. Okay, so you're winning whatever you're winning. How do you feel in that moment? What does your physiology say? Are you sweating? Are you grinning? Are you happy as Larry? Are you like, yes, we've done it? What are the smells like? Maybe not the poker place, but somewhere else. But how are you feeling in that moment? And just have that as a part of your memory right now. And when you do have that, what's funny is that if you have had a winning experience in your life, you will know that winning leads to a self-esteem. It's like, fuck yeah, I'm about to win. How good am I? I'm about to win the grand final. I've worked for the last 3 months working my butt off to win this game with me and my team. It leads to optimism going, shit, man. Like me for a Brisbane fan, for example, wow, we've won 2, we could win 3. Not this year. But you have this level of, wow, okay, I've got this winning. You develop this optimism. But if I said to you before this, hey guys, to be a good chiropractor, you need to have self-esteem, you need to have optimism, you need to have confidence, it's too hard to kind of find that. When you have belief in self, I'm just trying to show that it's like this winning sensation where you've kind of got this little bit of like, almost like, I can do this. You have confidence, you have positivity because you have the results. We're 4 or 5 steps down the path now, all right? And what I'm trying to say to you is that, yes, you can see here, when you do have belief in self, it leads to all of these things. But I'm also very aware that there could be some people in this room right now saying, yeah, but Sam, come on, like, we're a long way down. Right now, I'm miserable. I can't even stand the idea of being in this room. My heart's pounding. I've had such a shit. This has been the year of all shit years. How can I even have a positive thought when I've got to pay my bills and I've got... Who's been in that stage of their life before where they're like, fuck me, there is so much going on. Yeah. And so what I'm trying to say to you right now is I get that. I've been there. I've lost a finger. I've heard Jenna's story. I've heard Simon and Jen. We've all been there and done that. So my job for today is to give you guys some skill sets to really understand how important this is. Because if we want to grow and we want to build a business, there needs to be some framework. And this is going to be one of the most important slides that I think you should ever see in your life. I saw this slide. I would love to take this slide as my own, but I'm not. Because a good colleague of mine, Mark Hudson, he was the one that inspired us to run the Innate Summit. Mark is Mark. You don't know who he is. Mark is his own individual. And he created this thing, and it's called the Hudson's Hierarchy. And he's got an amazing system and a community overseas. But I would love for you guys to understand the true value behind this. Because if you want to be a successful chiropractor, if you want to have an amazing practice, if you're a new graduate or if you're 25, 30 years in practice, you cannot build a practice without this hierarchy. I will guarantee it. We have belief in self. If you are a bumbling mess, you can't get up in the morning and you literally can't imagine giving any more energy to that patient at 7:30 in the morning, you don't deserve to be a chiropractor in that moment. Go and sort your shit out and find out how you can be a stable giver of humanity and serve that person at 7:30 in the morning. That's your first priority, is make sure you fill your cup. And we're going to go through and spend most of my talk diving deep into belief in self. Belief in chiropractic, as Tim Young said yesterday, you line up and you just adjust one person at a time. And when you are over that bone and you give you all that you've got, and you know that person is going to change for tomorrow, and you know that what you delivered is definitely going to be a good outcome for that person, and you haven't got that belief in chiropractic, then go and get it. There is some freaking incredible chiropractors in Perth. I saw Doug Horan last night. I know when I Ken on our stage last year, some of the old timers are absolutely so inspiring. And the next generation, far out, like what you guys are doing here, you've got some really powerful human beings. Go and hang out with them, ask them questions. If you haven't got belief in chiropractic, go and observe them. Go and see the miracles. Go and buy the book from ASRF and read some of it. If you need to have science to boost your confidence in chiropractic, this seminar is a good example, but I can give you many other areas to kind of help you build belief in chiropractic. That's not the aim for my talk today, but those two are where I would say that I would own those two in my soul. I really, really do. So belief in self is the fundamental. Belief in chiropractic is the next one.